Hello everybody, welcome back to the Graveyard Traveler, Season 4. Today's cemetery, Falmouth, Kentucky, at the Riverside Cemetery, but FYI, it used to be called Beach Grove Cemetery. Anyway, I'm going to do a little tour. It's not very big, it's a small cemetery. We're going to do a tour, we'll see if we can find decorated graves, crypts, and some great headstones with maybe a poem on the back or two. So join me. And we'll talk a little bit about the history while I'm walking up to my first destination. So join me on this little cemetery walk. I need the exercise anyway. Let's go. Alright. The original charter at Riverside Cemetery was granted by the Superior Court of Bibb County on April 6, 1887. The first act of the board was to commission the renewed architect landscape design firm headed by Calvert Vall of New York to create an original design for the Riverside Cemetery. A little quick history there. Alright, I'm going to start up there in that corner, way up there. And the way I'm going to do it is I'm going to go down, walk back, come down this way, hit that little section there, walk back up, come back down, and probably finish over there somewhere. I got 120 gems and some flags, and yeah, it's gonna be a good day. It's warm, probably about 70 by now, and I'm in pants. I'll probably regret that decision later on after I get done. All right, without further ado, like I said before, let's get this cemetery walkthrough started. Let's see what we can find, shall we? Oh, this is Helen June and Ethel M. Cooper, daughter and mother. Helen was born 1952, passed away in 2018, unfortunately. And Ethel, 1920 to 2011. And she must be the daughter, she must be the mother. See what's on the back. Oh, blank. Yeah, it was worth a see. There must be something right here, a flower or something. So what I'm going to do, put a gem here for Helen June, the daughter, Ethel the mother. Rest in peace to both Helen June and Ethel Cooper, mother and daughter. Gina Lorraine Crawford. June 3rd, 1985 to December 1st, 2011. There's a picture of her smiling. So think of me gone fishing, gone hunting, gone to be with my Lord. Put my back. Oh, it says Crawford, Jenna, Leanne Lorraine Crawford, beloved daughter of David and Paula Dunaway, Philip and Sheila Crawford, loving sister of Brent and Parker Dunaway, Chase and Allison Crawford. I like the headstone. Angel hugging a heart. Oh yeah. Let's put a gem here to remember Gina. Now rest in peace to Jenna Lorraine Crawford. Rest in peace. Alright, Thomas E. Points, March 18th, 1925 to October 28th, 2018. Good looking headstone, but he was a U.S. Coast Guard. I'm guessing during World War II. I haven't seen the Coast Guard for a while, the Coast Guard grave. But I'm going to put one up here, right up here on his. Right there, plus a gem. Put it right here. Alright, rest in peace to Thomas E. Points. Thanks for your service in the U.S. Coast Guard. Rest in peace. Oh yeah. Beloved father, Gordon Lee Roberts Butch, December 1st, 1939 to August 18th, 2014. And look at the car. Camaro. And that's a Camaro. Let's see what's on the back of his headstone. Well, sometimes there's something back there and sometimes there's not. You know what, I'm going to do something. I'm going to see if I can put this inside his car. Put the gem in there. Rest in peace to Gordon Lee Roberts, or Butch. Rest in peace. Alright, we're at another grave. You ought to see this headstone. Almost tall as I am. Check it out. This is Douglas A. Harper, Colonel, United States Air Force. He was retired. November 28, 1931 to July 24, 2022. This is Department of the Air Force, United States of America. It's on the back. He's got to have something back here. Yes, he does. Wow. Kentucky Historical Society. I guess UK, World War II, the National World War II Museum. Life member. It's got a lot of plaques back here. Oh, this one's the Army, Air Force, USMC, that's all of them. MOAA. Military Officers Association of America. The Colonel. First Families of Kentucky. First Flight Society. AAF, American Air Force, I guess, of America. American Air Force. American Legion, KGS, the Kentucky Historical Society. Sons of Union Veterans of the Civil War. Member of the Sons of the American Revolution. And the military, I can't really read that very well. Order. The Military Order of World Wars since 1919. Wow. Impressive headstone, I should say myself. Very impressive. Plus, he has a plaque down here. Do all the good you can. He was a Korean vet. I thought he was World War II. He's a Korean vet. You know what? Gotta put a flag here. Because he was a veteran. And plus, gotta leave a gem. So rest in peace to Colonel USAF, retired Douglas A. Harper. Rest in peace, sir. Thanks for your service. Rest in peace. Oh, Derek Scott, or Denny. Derek Scott, Derek Scott Denny, I guess what it is. November 30th, 1982, 7th, 2001. In loving memory of our son. Is that him smiling on a John Deere? Might be. Let's see what's on the back. Oh, it just says Benny. Or Denny. So Denny is his last name. So it's Derek Scott Denny. Okay. Well, let's put a gem up here. And let's remember, in loving memory of a son and brother, Derek Scott Denny. Rest in peace. And my condolences to the family. All right, next to Derek is Danny Wayne Denny Jr. February 15, 1974 to May 6, 2007. In loving memory, dad, son, and brother. On the back of his headstone, check this out. It's got two hands. It says Daddy's little girl, McKenna J. Denny. Look at little, I guess he's got supposed to be little fans. Now let's leave the gem here for Danny. It says rest in peace to Danny Wayne Denny Jr. Rest in peace. Alright, man, next one, this is the first couple I've seen. This is Sylvia and Lewis. Both married May 26, 1956. Sylvia was born January 3, 1936. Passed away on March 3rd, 19th, 2014. Husband Lewis, March 5th, 1934, he was born. August 13th, 2011, he passed away. Now, I like that. I like the decoration on it. The eagle flying over a creek or a river. The sky looks good. Oh yeah, Lewis served in the U.S. Army as a PFC. Now I'm wondering if he'd go to Korea or World War II or Korea. I don't know. So, him being a military vet, he gets a flag. I'm gonna get it in there. That'll work. And I'll leave this one for Lewis. This one's for Savina. So rest in peace and thanks for your service to Lewis and his wife Savina. Both rest in peace. Alright, Justin Randall Yelton. It's him right there. Born April 23rd, 1984, passed away October 30, 2017. Let's see what's on the back of his headstone. Okay, he was the son of William R. and Rhonda, brother of Chris, Brent, and Dustin. And a motorcycle going by me. So let's put this gem down here for Justin and say rest in peace. condolences to your family and your siblings. Rest in peace to Justin Randall Yelton. Okay, here's another couple, the Napier. Husband George and wife Darlene. George born September 4th, 1933. He passed away on April 16, 2005. And Darlene was born July 22nd, 1938. Passed away August 29th, 2023. Both married August 11th, 1956. I'm going to see what's on the back of their headstone. Oh. A little noisy. Loving parents of Janice May Napier Eisen and George Franklin Napier. Loving grandparents of Stephanie Michelle Eisen, Stacy Marie Eisen, and George Franklin Napier. Your memory is our keepsake with which we'll never part. God has you in keeping. We have you in our hearts. God's greatest gift is love. Love endures all things. And I'm right by the highway here. So yeah, it's going to be a little noisy until I get a little further in. Let's put this down here for the husband George and wife Darlene. So rest in peace to George Darlene Napier. Rest in peace. Oh yeah, I said there was crypts in the cemetery, right? Here's the first one. David and Elizabeth. I don't know if they're here. It says 1941 and 1942. They're married November 3rd, 1962. I don't know if they're here or not. But it is an impressive looking crypt. Might be empty. I'm saying it is. I'm thinking it is. I don't know how they get in here. Well, let's go on the other side. Let's see what's on the other side. Same thing, David L. and Elizabeth. Well, maybe it's just something they're getting ready to put in later on. Maybe they put this down here. Maybe they're in here. I just don't know what day they're in here. I'm not going to put gems down because I know they're not here. Well, anyway, it's a impressive looking crypt. Hope they live a long time. Yes, they do. All right, right next to this crypt is Michael G. Whitston. Picture of him, his trusty dog. February 1st, 1977 to November 10th, 2013. Something back. Yeah. Sometimes there's something back there and sometimes there's not. I'm going to lay Jim down here for him. Rest in peace to Michael. Rest in peace. Joanne Thompson Hessler, May 7th, 1959 to March 31st, 2020. There's her smiling with, I guess, her sons. It's on the back of this unique headstone here. Now, like I say, sometimes I have something back there and sometimes they won't. But it's a good looking headstone. It's the shape of an arrowhead. I'll put this down here. The rest in peace to Joanne Thompson Hessler. Rest in peace. Alright. Not only are there crypts in the cemetery, there's also some big monuments. And I'm standing right by one right now, the Schonert marble one. Check this out. That has to be about 20 feet tall. Close to it, maybe 15. Falmouth Outlook newspaper dedicated to Stoneheart family. Family came to America in 1858 from Germany. W.J. Schonert Sr., born in a log cabin, Bunker Hill, Pendleton County, Kentucky. Warren Waller Jeffrey Seward Jr., newspaper publisher, owner 1907 to 1953. Born July 12, 1872. Died January 30th, 1953. Wife, Grace Ridgway Schonert, born March 10, 1882. Died June 29, 1945. Two sons, Nate Ridgway White, born March 1st, 1910. Died April 25th, 1984. Warren Jeffrey Schonert Jr., born September 26, 1922. W.J. Schonert Sr., James D. Keith, and Genevieve Grace Schonert, born 1950. All publishers, editors of the Falmouth Outlook weekly newspaper, published Falmouth, Kentucky, 1907 to 1986. Newspaper editor, Warren Jeffrey Schonert Jr., newspaper publisher, owner, 1952 to 1986. Banker, including bank president, university regent, 1972 to 1976. Wife, Genevieve Hancock Schonert, born June 18, 1960. Successfully served this community through blood, sweat, and tears to glorious victory. Man is not without honor, save in his heart, country. Two children, Genevieve Grace Shornart, born June 3rd, 1950. Jeffrey Hancock Shornart, born June 3rd, 1950. Both born the same day. It's on the back. It's on this side. This is Warren J. Shornart Jr., District Rotary International Governor, nominee 1992 to 1993. Elected Governor May 15, 1992. Served July 1st, 1992 to June 3rd, 1993. Twice Falmouth President, District Eastern half, Kentucky. Includes 43 clubs, 45 counties in Kentucky. Dedicated to John Waller, Falmouth founder. W.J. Shornart Jr., Nate C. Ridgway, E.B. Hancock, Chas T. McCarty, all those in Outlook land. Wow. Rotary International. This is a lot of reading. My throat is sore because of that. It's dedicated to one guy. And that's all his family, so. Hey. Ladybug on the headstone. That should be good luck. Anyway, I'm going to put a gem up here for it'll stay. Probably won't. Nope. Bounce right back toward me. Alright, let's put it up here. Maybe it'll stay, maybe it won't. But rest in peace to Warren G. Shornart Jr. And what a big headstone monument. Yeah, rest in peace. Alright, this next headstone has one name on it. There's 3 names. The only one's here. So I'm not going to film the other 2, so I'm going to go straight to this one in the middle, and we'll pay our respects. Alright, this is cuddled in heaven, our little angel, Isaiah Malie Marie Baldridge Coolidge. On one side, on my right, is a loving father, Don, and on my left is a loving mother, Ada. So let's read this poem. We had so little time to share, too soon I had to leave. I know how much you love me, and I know how much you grieve. I know how sharp your pain is. I feel the aching in your heart. My life so quickly ended before it barely had a start. I remember how you held me and kissed my face and hands. You cuddled me so gently, but God had other plans. I was your perfect angel. From God you knew I came. Suddenly He called me home. Again I know God holds my hand. I know you always miss me. I understand your pain is hard to bear. Just remember I'm in heaven, and we'll see each other there. So smile when you think of me and wipe away all your tears. I'm cuddled up in heaven by our family members here. I'm waiting here in heaven, and on the day we meet again, I'll be the first to smile and greet you when God calls you home to Him. Yep. I already put a gem down there, so rest in peace to our little angel, Coolerbug. And smile for the camera. Rest in peace. Look at the shape of this headstone. It's the shape of a bunny. So Jason Bradley, England, May 6, 1980 to January 22nd, 1983. Zips on the back. It just says England. Well, born May 6, 1980, passed away January 22nd, 1983. You know what? Got a little toy for him, Woody. Put Woody right here, and put a gem right in front of him. So rest in peace to little Jason Bradley, England. My condolences to his family. Rest in peace. Well, this is Jason Monroe Miller, July 28, 1952 to May 18, 2010. I'm holding, I guess, a kid, his son. See what's on the back. This is Miller, son of Cheryl, Edmund Miller, and Freddie Karina Lucas Miller. So rest in peace to Jesse Monroe Miller. Rest in peace. Twist my damn ankle. All right, Clyde Hamilton, Jr., Private U.S. Marine Corps, World War II, October 31st, 1926 to February 11th, 2000. And he just doesn't have a plaque in the ground, he's also got a headstone. Kentucky. See what's on the back of the headstone. Oh. So, dear father of Rodney Hamilton, dear grandfather of Zachary and Alexa. Oh. I'm going to bestow a flag. I'm going to put it right here. It'll probably get trampled on, but I'll leave it. Jim, so rest in peace to Clyde Hamilton Jr., Semper Fi. Thanks for your service. Rest in peace. All right, Thompson, Kevin E. Thompson. Picture of him smiling bright. So February 27, 1970 to February 10th, 2007. On the back, I think it just says Thompson on the back. Yeah, it says Thompson. You know what? Let's put a gem up here to remember Kevin E. Thompson. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace. This is Michael A. Flaherty, August 27, 1975 to May 25, 2003. This is the bull rider. There's him, his wife, and his son. Look on the back. Oh, look. It's his husband of Brandy Taylor, married August 3rd, 1996, father of Lane Michael, born May 20th, 1998. All right, I got a gem for him. Put it up here. So rest in peace to Michael. And my condolences to his wife and son. Do rest in peace and hold on tight. Oh, our precious son, beloved brother and a grandson, Evan Charles Peoples, November 6, 1995, October 18, 2013, to the world just one, but to us, the whole world. Back. He says, I will see you again. There is nowhere it ends. I will carry you with me till I see you again. Look at the poem. All right, let's put this right above his picture. Rest in peace to Evan Charles Peoples, number 21. Rest in peace. Stevens Ramsey Everett III, October 18, 1969, October 28, 2004. Picture of his guitar. Wow. It says, you close your eyes for a moment, and when you open your eyes, you are in the comfort of God's arms. And the smile on your face said it all. You show God's love to many, and how it was been returned back to you. On back was a wonderful daddy of Elizabeth Page Stevens, Ramsey Everett Stevens IV, our Superman. We need our daddy is waiting on us in the heaven's gate. Picture of him. Daughter, right, his wife, his daughter, his son. That must be his other son. All right. Gem on top. So rest in peace to Ramsey Everett Stevens III. Rest in peace. All right, Geneva Hope Booth, June 7th, 1942 to May 18th, 2022. Mother of Blue, Bev, Jane, and Deborah. Picture of her. All right, let's lay a gem down here for her. So rest in peace to Geneva. Rest in peace. So this is Clarence Wolfe, November 26, 1943 to September 23rd, 2021. His nickname, always a Wildcat. PC and UK. On the back says Herbie, CW, Dad, Grandpa, and Papa. And a picture of a golf course. Put a gem up here. Remember Clarence Wolfe always will be a Wildcat. Rest in peace. So this little grave belongs to a dear son named Caleb Douglas Adams. I guess born and passed away same day, May 5th, 2003. I'm gonna put this up here. And I have a little token, little toy from him, a little card. And I'll put a gem behind it. Rest in peace to little Caleb Douglas Adams, their little dear son. Rest in peace, my little friend. Rest in peace. Well, this is William Toomey, September 10th, 1970, to January 27th, 2022. Gone fishing. Picture of him. All right, let's put a gem. Let's put it right here. Rest in peace to William Toomey, and he's gone fishing. Rest in peace. Wow, look at this headstone. This crypt. This is a Rice. Clarence Raymond and Bertie Garnett. Clarence born 1902. He passed away in 1975. And Bertie, 1904 to 1959. Take a look at the headstone. Let's crib real quick. Yep. It's a heavy stone on the back. I guess that's where they placed them. All right. Put one up here for Clarence and one for Bertie. Rest in peace to both Clarence and Bertie Rice. Rest in peace. All right, this was James Clifford. Hi, is that Clifford? Yeah. Born October 23rd, 1962. Passed away June 22nd, 1986. And it's still got Christmas decorations. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, there he is. Okay, I got Jim. Well, first, let's see what's on the back. Like I say, sometimes they'll have something back here, sometimes won't. I didn't look before I came over here. But anyway, rest in peace to James, a beloved brother. Rest in peace, my friend. Rest in peace. Hey, if you can see me, you gotta check this headstone out. It's not the shape of the headstone, it's the etching or the font. Grover Morrill Fields, March 2nd, 1920 to December 24th, 1989. Son and a brother. Anything on the back. Alright. Rest in peace to Grover Morrill Fields. Rest in peace. Verona Kuckendorfer. April 29, 1922 to September 8th, 2003. Here's a picture of her. I'm going to put a gem up here above her picture. Rest in peace to Verona. Do rest in peace. Alright. Another crypt. The Showalter. It shall be well with them that fear God. This is start from the left. This is Marie Showalter, wife of Chester W. Baker, February 25th, 1922 to November 24th, 1987. To her, to this side, Chester W. Baker, the husband of Maria Showalter. November 2nd, 1922 to November 7th, 1971. Oh yeah. Chester served in World War II as a Tech 4 U.S. Army. So yeah, he'll be getting the flag here in a second. Down below them is Nellie Moore Showalter, April 9th, 1897 to November 5th, 1982. Over here, Chas Showalter, November 24th, 1894 to November 11th, 1978. Okay, this must be the parents of Marie, because Chester has a different last name. So this must be her mother and father. And it so happens I have some gems. So this is for Marie, Chester, Chaz, and Nellie. And oh yeah, I got a flag for Chester served during World War II. Rest in peace to all four. And thanks for your service, Chester, in the U.S. Army World War II. Rest in peace. This is the Schaefer. A.T. That's a Schaefer and Nellie. So A.T. was born in 1882, passed away in 1950. Nellie, 1879 to 1960. 1 year after him. Alright, I'm going to put a gem for A.T. One for Nellie. Rest in peace to A.T. and Nellie Schaefer. Rest in peace. Hey, did I tell you there's a lot of crypts in the cemetery? I think this is my third or fourth. Let's pay respect, shall we? Louise, W. Clarence, Josie, and John. We'll start up here with Louise, 1894 to 1949. W. Clarence, 1890 to 1961. Josie S., 1867 to 1949. John S., 1864 to 1943. All like. So I'll go ahead, Jim. One up here for Louis, Josie, W. Clarence and John. Rest in peace to all four of the Alwick family. Rest in peace. Another one. This is the Becketts, Ava and John. Ava Moore Beckett, born 1886, passed away in 1968. John, 1882 to 1960. Take a look at this. This headstone looks almost new. It's been here since 1960. It does have some weather wear on it because of the rain and other weather. And in the winters, and then wherever Kentucky has to throw at them. This is for Ava and John. Rest in peace to Ava and John Beckett. Do rest in peace. This is Lois DeFalco, April 22nd, 1953 to August 10th, 2017. There's a picture of her smiling. It said, grieve not, nor speak to me with tears, but laugh and talk to me as if I were still beside you. I love you so. 'Twas heaven here with you. Gotta be something on the back. Yes, there is. This is wife of Leonard Duncan, mother of Jan Love, April DeFalco, and Jessica DeFalco. Well, rest in peace to Lois, my condolences to her husband and her family. Do rest in peace. Sandy, or Gregory Lynn Sandy, October 18, 1953 to April 24, 2019. Picture him smiling. All right, let's take a look on the back. I like a coat of arms Sandys. It says father of Corbin Alexander and Kendall Nicole, grandfather of Kaylin Leah. Kaylin Leah. That's a nice looking coat of arms. All right, put a gem up here to remember. And it falls. All right, try this again. In memory to Gregory Lynn Sandy. Rest in peace, my family condolences. Oh, daughter, sister, and aunt, Cindy Diane Fields Livers. March 13th, 1971, April 19th, 2006. We will always love you. You are forever in our hearts. It's on the back. It's a picture of her. That's blank. You know, like I said, sometimes they're blank. There's an angel down there. I'm going to add this gem to it. So rest in peace to Cindy Diane Fields Livers. Do rest in peace. Oh, this is Stanley Patrick Ryan, U.S. Army, January 6, 1937 to March 20, 2021. He does have a footstone, but up here is his headstone. Picture of him in his Army uniform. On the back says Pat, Kim, and Kelly Ryan. I'm going to put a gem up here on top of his headstone. And I'll just drop the other one. Oh, there it is. Oh, it's way down there. Alright. So if he was in the military, put a flag guy in for him. And I'm going to say rest in peace to Stanley Ryan, or Patrick Ryan, Pat, U.S. Army. Thanks for your service and rest in peace. Alright, check this one. Elbick, or Ibeck, Marie Maines, and Lawrence Jr. So Marie was born October 14, 1897, passed away September 28, 1961. Her husband, April 13, 1898, passed away September 6, 1980. Look at the headstone. Of course, it's weathered. Been here since 1961, so yeah. So let's put a gem down here for Marie. One for Lawrence. Rest in peace to Marie and Lawrence Ibeck. Do rest in peace. Lovely couple. Alright, the next crew. This is Raymond and Patricia Fryer. Raymond served in the U.S. Army Air Corps. I'm guessing during World War II. He was born in 1915, passed away in 1996, and his wife, Patricia, 1916 and 1988. So that's pretty good looking headstone. Looks almost new. It's only been here since 1988, so yeah, it hasn't got weather worn. Well, U.S. Army Air Corps, it later became the Air Force. So I'll put a flag there for him for service. Put a gem here for Raymond. One for Patricia. And rest in peace to both Raymond and Patricia Fryer. And thanks for your service during the U.S. Army Air Corps during World War II, Raymond. Rest in peace. Alright, this is U.S. Marine William N. Clinicker, Corporal, U.S. Marine Corps, World War II. Optometrist. October 5th, 1917 to July 26, 1998. But he also has a headstone with wife Doris. He's born October 5th, 1917 to July 26th, 1898. Doris, born September 6th, 1921, passed away October 29th, 2011. In my father's house are many mansions. On back. That just says Klinger. Yeah, Klinger is a actor, character from MASH. Sounds like it. Put a flag up here for U.S. Marine Corporal William Clincher. Put one gem here for him. One for his wife, Doris. Rest in peace to William and Doris Clincher, and rest in peace and Semper Fi to Corporal William Clincher as well. Semper Fi and both rest in peace. Hey, look at these two headstones. They're brand new. Somebody replaced the old ones. Well, we'll start over here. This L.H. Ashcraft. Born November 20th, 1860. Died September 18th, 1923. May God grant him rest. Over here is Mary Ashcraft, 1864 to 1948. May God grant her rest. They might be a couple, they might not, I don't know. Maybe they are. But I'm gonna lay a gem on top of LH. On top of Mary. Rest in peace to both LH and Mary Ashcraft. Don't know if they were a couple, but they got the same last name and they're both born around the same year. Same within 40. Rest in peace. Oh, this is John and Effie Wagner. John born 1892, passed away 1971. Effie 1895 to 1976. Or main name is Smith. Many fathers' house are many mansions. I like that. I like the headstone. That's why I stopped and looked at it. Wagner. Get the little see-through. You know what I'm gonna do? Put a gem in here for John. One for Ethel. Rest in peace to both John and Ethel Wagner. That's a cool headstone. Rest in peace to both. Oh my goodness. Here is another crypt. Joseph and Sandra. Joseph went by Joey and Sandra went by Martin. What? Okay. Parents of Dana and Stacy. Okay. Joseph, or Joey, born April 4th, 1940, passed away October 5th, 1998. Sandra, Joe, or Martin, they called her, September 13th, 1942, September 2nd, 2002. Showing handshakes and a dog in the corner. And a gun. Nice looking headstones, a cornfield over there. Yeah, we're in Kentucky. Farm area, farming community. This one almost looks new except the top of it. Alright. There's for Joey and Martin or Sandra. Rest in peace to both Joey and Martin Swells. Both rest in peace. And a cornfield. Alright, Ricky Moore, December 11, 1957 to January 8th, 2020. Some in the back of it. You don't see those very often anymore. When I was a kid, especially in Owen County where I'm from, you see them everywhere. Now I don't think I see any of them. You might see them in small areas, but you hardly ever see them anymore. It must be him walking through them. That's what we call irrigation. Yeah. Put him up here for him. Rest in peace to Ricky Moore. Do rest in peace. Bradley Scott Henry. Scotty. December 30th, 1974, October 15th, 1993. Son, brother, and grandson. Stoned Angel. Let's pick this up. Oh, how it fell off. Look at boy, he is stone face, isn't he? Not smiling. Come on, Scotty. A little bit of smile wouldn't hurt. Alright, let's put a gem up here. But let's see what's wrong back. Blank. Okay. Worth a try. Worth to see if there's anything back here. Alright. Scotty, rest in peace and please smile. Rest in peace, my friend. Alright, check this one out. Leland Aaron Christie. Two little lines you see on up there at New York's library. It looks like them. So little brothers watching you. Son, brother, and a friend. He was born October 14th, 1976. Passed away May 6th, 1994. Peace sign. And a cigarette in his hand. Hope it's coffee. That looks like Hardy. That looks like something, right? Soda. Oh my goodness. I didn't know there was anything back here, but we know now. There's an empty place in our lives that used to be a special person was taken from us named Leland Christie. Most of us call him Nirvana. To others, he was Leroy. No matter though what you call him, he brought us days of joy. He was a brother, a son, a boyfriend, but to all a great friend. Could someone please tell me why life must come to an end? He was so young, crazy, fun-loving, and carefree. Why did God take him now? Was it really necessary? All that he was given on earth were 17 short years, while now everyone gets to spend the rest of their lives remembering him in tears. His life was cut away too short. I don't think it's fair. He could have done anything he wanted. He could have gone anywhere. He began to love life, and we love having him every day. Now he's gone, and we all wish we each had 1 minute to say all the things we need to go to say. We all miss him now, and as each day passes, we'll miss him more. God can take away the person, but not the memories, that's for sure. Leland, where you are now, we all hope is a very much better place. Because in our home times when we make it, there we'll look for you, your smiling face. We're going to sit down and talk, maybe have a few beers, while we all get to tell you how our lives have changed without you through the years. Every time we hear Nirvana sing, we'll listen till the end. You will never be forgotten, Leland. You will always be our friend. Now that's a nice poem. I've never read anything like that before. I read a lot of them on the cemetery tours, but that was a big one. So let's put a gem above his picture. He's got peace on. Rest in peace to Leland Aaron Christie. Rest in peace. And say hi to Kurt Cobain while you're up there. Rest in peace. Curtis Thacker, July 7, 1990, May 26, 2023, loving father, husband, brother, and a son. Beard on. It says, Merry Christmas to you. That's blank. Most of these like this are blank anyway, but that's worth a shot. So put a gem up here, rest in peace to Curtis Thacker. Loving father, husband, brother, and son. Rest in peace, my friend. Oh, look at this. This is Alvina Ruth Smith. On Earth, March 2nd, 1944, in heaven, October 18, 2014, always in our hearts. That picture of her smiling. It says mom and mom there. Let's see what's on the back. Hopefully there's something on the back. And there's not. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Anyway, rest in peace to Alvina Ruth Smith, always in the hearts. Rest in peace. Hey, guess what? Surprise! Another crib. Let's take a check. Let's check it out. All right, this is Harold and Mary Lou Matthews. Harold, June 21st, 1919 to June 24th, 2006. Mary Lou, or Purdy, they called her, October 28th, 1919 to August 25th, 2015. And Harold served as Staff Sergeant U.S. Army during World War II. So you know what? I think I got a flag. Yeah, I do. Got a flag. Let's put it down here. If I can get it in the ground. Yeah, that'll work. And put a gem down here for Harold, Staff Sergeant Harold, and one for Mary, or Purdy. So rest in peace to Staff Sergeant Harold Lee Matthews and his wife, Purdy Matthews. Thanks for your service, Harold, during World War II. Rest in peace. Here's another crypt. This is the Ackmans. Floyd and Loretta. Floyd, born 1889, passed away in 1960, and his wife 1891, the 19th century. Oh dear, well, let's put one here for Floyd and one for Loretta. Rest in peace to both Floyd and Loretta Ackman. And a good looking headstone, or tombstone, sorry. Well, headstone, tombstone, crypt. Rest in peace to both. All right, I got two headstones here. This is Barbara and Mary. Now, she was born in 1924, so I'm guessing this could be her mother. Let's start with the daughter. This is Barbara Ann Van Lenningham. February 14, 1947 to October 15, 1975. She was my dad. He was born the same year as she was. He's still around. Picture of her. Let's look over here. It could be her mother. Mary Louise Kennedy Van Lenningham. April 19, 1924 to June 1st, 1999. There's a picture of her. Looks like. I guess this is mother, daughter. So you know what? Let's put a gem up here above Mary's picture and one above Barbara's. Rest in peace to both Mary Louise Kennedy Benningham and Barbara Ann Van Lanningham. Rest in peace to thinking mother and daughter. Rest in peace. Stacy Joe Riley, June 8, 1980 to July 20th, 2011. Picture of her. Lovely girl. It's on the back. Oh my goodness. Mommy's boys, Ken and Brody. She's mother. Let's put a gem above her picture. Won't stay. But you know what? Let's put it down here. Rest in peace to Stacy Joe Riley and my condolences to her boys for her mom. Rest in peace. Joyce Ann Lacey, Ross Local, Ohio, 1967 to 1971, and Pendleton County, Kentucky, 1972 to 2002. Teacher. January 2nd, 1945. The teacher takes a hand, opens their mind, and touches the heart. She might still be here, but this is a nice looking headstone. I like it. Look on the back. Thankful to be the daughter of wonderful loving parents, Paul and Hilda Turner Lacey. I can do all things though Christ who strengthens me. Be strong and courageous. The Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Thanks to my students for 34 years of beautiful memories. When you touch a child, you teach the future. I'm guessing she might be here. Just haven't put a death date on it. Either way, I don't know if she's here or not, but I'll put a gem here anyway. Rest in peace to Joyce. And she touched a lot of lives in both schools in Ohio and Kentucky. Do rest in peace. Hey, if you can see me, you ought to check this headstone out. It's not the shape of the headstone, it's the etching or the font. Check it out. Eleanor Joyce Beebe, her initials. Born December 15, 2009, passed away March 16, 2015. Still living, still loving, still yours. Look on the back. Oh my goodness, a huge poem. In our universe, energy never disappears. Everything that made us, Eleanor, is still around. She is now among us, a part of the planet, our sun, our galaxy, and our universe. She is among the stars. And never forget that all the photons that ever bounced off of Eleanor's face, all the particles of light that were interrupted by her smile, the twinkle in her eye, the spoon of ice cream she raised to her mouth in joy. All of these particles of our universe ran off in delight and happy encountered her. Their past changed forever by her touch. And that energy that was Eleanor will go on forever. Inside everyone who knew and loved her as well, in the memories of the photons of light that reflected off her smiling beauty into her eyes, the waves of sound that were her giggles. We will always have some of the energy inside of us. According to the law of conservation of energy, not a bit of Eleanor is truly gone. She is still less orderly. Her energy spread out to encompass us all. It's an interesting poem about photons. Rest in peace to Eleanor Joyce Beebe. And yes, rest in peace in your... All right, Deborah Gail Askin, or Debbie, September 16th, 1967 to September 6th, 2002, there's a picture of her. And I believe there's something on the back of the headstone. And there is. If tears could build a head, a stairway to the memories of the lane, I will walk right to heaven and bring you home again. No farewell words were spoken, no time to say goodbye. You were gone before I knew it, only God knows why. My heart still aches, and sadness and secret tears will flow. What it meant to lose you no more, though. Daughter of Jerry and Geneva Booth, mother of Casey Askin, and sister of Beverly S. James. And James. Alright. Lady coming down here. Rest in peace to Debbie. Rest in peace. Walking by, and you have to see this one. On the front, it's got a picture of an old car. I'm guessing 1960s. A Dodge, maybe. Jeremy Smith, February 21st, 1977, March 2nd, 2021. I'm just an old violin. I like that one. And on the back, this is the loving father of Grace, Harley, Zoe, and PJ. I'm just an old violin. Yeah, I know how you feel. Put Jim up here. Rest in peace to Jeremy Smith. My condolences to his kids and his wife. Do rest in peace, you old violin. This is really sad. Grace Isabella Rose Spur, October 15th, 2006. Sad. But I do have something for her. Put this down here and put a gem. Rest in peace to little Grace Isabella Rose Spur. In the arms of Jesus. My condolences to her mom and dad. Rest in peace, little one. Alright, I'm at another headstone. This is the back of it. Check it out. In loving memory of our son and brother. Pictures of him. So let's go see who this is. Take a look. The shape of Kentucky with UK, yes. There's only one person's name here. Mary's still with us. But her birth date's on there. So this is Steve Daniels. Born December 26, 1956, June 29, 2020. 4 or 5 years ago. What's on the back? It's blank. But the shape of it, look at it. Now, I did one in West Virginia where it was a headstone shaped like West Virginia. This one's shaped like Kentucky. So you know what? Let's put a gem down here for Stevie. Rest in peace to Steve Daniels and my condolences to Mary. And it truly is a beautiful headstone. Rest in peace. Alright. Pace Henson. James and Linda. James born March 30th, 1945, June 2nd, 2000. Linda, April 15th, 1942 to February 12th, 2011. I like the headstone. Pace Henson. Pace must be her maiden name. Henson's last name. Oh, it says Henson on the back. Alright, let's put a gem down here for James and one for Linda. Rest in peace to both James and Linda. Pace Henson. Do rest in peace. Joseph, Robert Joseph Turner, May 27, 1973 to May 6, 2002. Picture of him smiling. I like pictures like that on headstones. On the back, it says, "You will always be in our hearts, Bobby Joe." I had an ex-brother-in-law named Bobby Joe. He passed away too. Rest in peace. But anyway, Robert Joseph Turner. Let's put a gem up here and say rest in peace to Robert Joseph Turner, or Bobby Joe. Rest in peace. Hey, just up that way, it was a mother and daughter. I think here is a brother and a sister. So we'll start on this side to James Ryan Colvin. July 14th, 1904 to June 3rd, 2012. Husband of Sammy, father of Levi James and Austin Ryland. On the back of his headstone, it says, "What a bond to break. Every time we pray, we will be missing you. Son of Roger and Marcia, brother of Alicia, uncle of Carter Ryan Patriot." Yeah. Let's put a gem up here. Be right back. And over here is his sister, Alicia Daniel Colvin. April 30th, 1981 to February 18th, 2005. Mother of Carter Ryan Petrie. On the back, it says, "Daughter of Roger and Marcia, sister of Ryan. A butterfly lights beside us like a sunbeam. And for the brief moment, its glory and beauty belong to our world. But then it flies again. And though we wish it could have stayed, we will feel so lucky to have seen it." Alright, let's put a gem up here on top of hers. You know, I've done father and son and mother and daughter. Now I'm doing brother and sister. So rest in peace to James Ryan Colvin and his sister Alicia Danielle Colvin. Rest in peace to both. Jimmy Ray Bowling, March 13th, 1965 to July 19th, 1997. In loving memory, little brother and son. There's a picture of him. 1965, 1997. He was probably what, 30 some years old? And on the back of the screen. It's alright. Rest in peace to little brother and son, Jimmy Ray Bowling. Do rest in peace, my friend. Check this out. Cross, it's a crypt. This is Ronald Lane Mills, November 17th, 1950 to November 26th, 2013. On the bottom is Deborah. Could be a wife, could be a sister, I don't know. But this is praise God from whom all blessings flow. Praise Him, all creatures here below. Praise Him above, yeah, heavenly host. Praise Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. Amen. So you know what? Put a gem down here. Rest in peace to Ronald Lane Mills. Rest in peace. Alright, another crypt. Well, you know, Harry and Audrey Turner. Harry born 1906 to 1987. Audrey 1912 to 2001. That is a real nice looking crypt. This looks like it's still got a little bit of wear on it, but not much. Alright, let's put one in here for Harry. One for Audrey. Rest in peace to both Harry, Audrey Turner. Rest in peace. Alright, check this out. But first, before we check out this huge headstone, let's check this out. So this is Marvin Thomas Whalen, Specialist, SFC, U.S. Army, Korea. Appears his headstone with his wife, Sue. Marvin, December 12, 1929 to January 30th, 2011. His wife, Sue, January 23rd, 1934 to August 28, 2023. Both married June 1st, 1957. Faith, hope, love, but the greatest of these is love. Check out the back. It says Whalen. Now back our children, Ashley, Suzanne, Thomas Scott, and Byron Clay. So I'll put a gem. Somebody put a button here. We'll put it beside it. There's one for Sue, one for Marvin, and oh yeah. Put a flag over here. Put it right here. Rest in peace to both SFC Marvin Whalen of the U.S. Army Korean vet and Sue, his wife. Rest in peace to both. You know, up there I saw one that's taller than me, right? That one's taller than me too. So let's check this one out, shall we? Let's go pay our respects. This is Loving Mother. May she work life. May she work and done. May the work I've done speak for me. Edna F. Wagner Chain. November 15, 1929 to June 1st, 2002. Jimmy, Sue, Kay, Stevie, Toots, Gregory, Daryl, Sherry, and Mikey. It's on the back. It's blank. Okay. Worth a try. Alright, let's put a gem down here. I ain't going to reach that high. Rest in peace to Edna F. Wagner Chain. My condolences to all her kids and her husband. Rest in peace. Oh, goody. Another crypt. James and Essie Colvin. James born 1903, passed away in 1968. Essie, 1901 to 2001. Hedrick must be her maiden name. This is a nice looking crypt. A little weather worn, but hell, we expect. It's put here in 1968. So let's put one here for James. One for Essie. Rest in peace to James and Essie Colvin. Do rest in peace to the lovely couple. Oh, Donna Glee Reynolds, April 18th, 1942 to January 1st, 2015. Loving memory, our mother. Picture of her. See what's on the back. I'm guessing. Hope so. No, or nothing. Okay. Put a gem down here to remember Donna Glee Reynolds. Do rest in peace. Christopher Joseph Waters Jr., April 25th, 2001 and November 2nd, 2001. This is sad. This is our son. Picture of him. Cute. There's anything on the back. Nope. Well, here's a little boy. So, got a card for him. Let's put it right here. And we'll put a gem right beside it. Rest in peace to little Christopher Joseph Waters Jr. My condolences to his mom and dad. Do rest in peace, little one. Alright, Maston Douglas, or William Douglas Maston Doug. January 14th, 1964 to March 17th, 2017. Loving dad, son, brother, and papa. Put a gem up here. Still got the back to look at. The old school way, loving dad of Brad, loving Paul of Caden and Kenzie Maston. You know what? Rest in peace to the old school way, William or Doug Maston. Rest in peace, my friend. This is James Michael Richardson. Picture of him. Son and brother, May 21st, 1983 to March 22nd, 2004. One thing on the back of the headstone. I just said it's Richardson. Let's put Jim down here. Remember him. James Michael Richardson. Rest in peace, my friend. Tabitha Dawn Rourke. January 16, 1973 to January 18, 2023. Mom, daughter, sister, and a Mimi. She's born the same year I was. Born actually before me. Loving mother of Audriana Devon, McKaylee, Diavante, and Tiana. Put Jim down. Let's put it up here. Rest in peace to Tabitha. Do rest in peace. Tamala Dawn Golden, August 15th, 1982 to August 21st, 2021. Loving mother of Mercedes Dawn, Timothy Ray, Nicholas David, and Bentley Cash. And it's a butterfly in the back. Oh, look at that. A poem. You never said I'm leaving. You never said goodbye. You were gone before we knew it. Only God knows why. A million times we needed you. A million times we cried. If love could have saved you, we would never have died. In life we loved you dearly, and death would do the same. Still, in our hearts you hold a place that no one could ever fill. It broke our hearts to lose you, but you didn't go alone. For part of us went with you the day God called you home. I have fought the good fight. I have finished the race. I have kept the faith. There's a lot of stuff here. I'll put them up here. Yeah, wind probably blew it off. Some up front. She soars up high with the beauty and grace of a butterfly. Rest in peace to Tamala Dawn Golden. Rest in peace, little butterfly. Start from the back. This is their children: Rocky Hughes, Cindy Martin, Randy Hughes, Charlie Purdy. But on this side, this is Charles, Thomas, and Virginia May. Charles went by Tom. February 3rd, 1930 to April 4th, 2003. Virginia, July 10th, 1940 to March 20th, 2024. Gone from our sight, but not from our hearts. So let's put a gem down here for Tom. One for Virginia. So rest in peace to Tom and Virginia Purdy. Rest in peace to the lovely couple. Alright, another big headstone here. This is Randall Wright. February 22nd, 1925 to February 8, 2000. World War II. 70th Division U.S. Trailblazers. One of Pendleton County's most decorated veterans. Look at that. Good conduct, Bronze Star, Silver Star, European, African, Middle Eastern Campaign. Combat infantryman. He fought in World War II. Trailblazer. On the back, it says Headquarters 70th Infantry Division. APO 461st U.S. Army. General Orders number 23. Award the Silver Star Medal. Randall Wright. On 6 February 1945, learning of his entire system of enemy trench works immediately to his company's front. Private First Class Wright, with 2 comrades, moved out to reconnoiter the positions. Encountering heavy machine gun fire, Private First Class Wright, realizing that his company's companions were in grave danger, crawled forward under the hostile fire and with well-placed rifle shots silenced the enemy gun, killing 2 of the crew and taking 3 prisoners. Later in the day, he moved forward to an exposed position and by deliberately engaging a fortified enemy emplacement in firefight, enabled his platoon to resume its advance around the distracted position. His gallant action reflects a high standard of military service. Entered military service from Falmouth, Kentucky, by order of Colonel Bissett. James L. Richard Jr., Colonel, GSC, Acting Chief of Staff. Official A. L. Tucker, Major AGOC, Adjutant General. Decorated war hero. I got a flag for him. I wonder if I can put it up here. And it won't stay. Nope. Well, I have to go down here. And I got a gem for him. I'll put the gem up here. Randall Wright, PFC. Rest in peace and thanks for your service, saving your comrades in World War II. Rest in peace. Hey, Ashley Lynn Stewart, May 17, 1977 to February 18, 2000. Picture of her. She must have played volleyball, basketball, soccer, and baseball, softball. Put Jim up here, remember? Kathy Lee Stewart, Lynn Stewart. Do rest in peace. This is Agnes Webb Zifter, J.W. Zimter. So Agnes born 1883, passed away, died in 1969. Her husband 1875, passed away in 1964. That has a nice looking headstone. It's a little worn, but it's pretty old, 1964. So let's put a gem down here for Agnes. One, J.W. So rest in peace to both Agnes and J.W. Zimter. Rest in peace. Loving mother, Amanda. Another headstone. September 19, 1983 to October 17, 2011. Harrison. Amanda Harrison. A nice picture of her. It says, on the October day, no words were spoken, no moves were made. Just as overwhelming feeling, things were no longer the same. Our hearts hurt, our eyes cry, as we asked over and over, why God, why? He had seen the confusion in your eyes, heard your heart, and you cried. When loneliness was all you knew, God took your hand and lifted you. For you were an angel, although no one could see, you kept your wings folded neatly until the day God set you free. So it says Jim down here, by the flower and a lighter. Rest in peace to Amanda Harrison. Rest in peace. Yeah, yet another huge crypt. This is the Monroes, James, Ella, John, and Bertha. Detha? Oh, like James born 1827, died 1900. Ella, 1850 to 1935, and John, 1880 to 1969, and Detha, 1874 to 1957. Well, let's put one for James, and I dropped it. One for Ella, one for John, and the one I dropped, one for Detha. Rest in peace to all the Monroe family laid here to rest. Rest in peace. Oh, more Ralph and Loretta Simpson. Ralph born July 24th, 1928, passed away. September 25th, 2001, and Loretta July 10th, 1933 to February 12th, 2021. Both married April 17th, 1954. I like that. It's like them looking over a lake with sunset. I'm going back. Well, this is our sons, Gary, Michael, and Jeffrey. So let's put a gem down here for Ralph. One for Loretta. Rest in peace to the lovely couple Ralph and Loretta Simpson. Both rest in peace. Oh, another crypt. This is Elmore and Margaret Logan Colvin. Elmore born 1916, passed away 1991. Margaret 1916 and 1970. You probably hear a siren back there. Anyway, that's a nice looking headstone. It's starting to wear out a little bit. One for Elmore and Margaret Logan. Rest in peace to Elmore and Margaret Colvin. Rest in peace to both. The lovely couple. Oh, look at this. This is Eula, John, and Bessie Woodhead. So we'll start with Eula, 1906 to 1969. John, 1881 and 1964, and Bessie, 1879 to 1958. They all related? No, 1906. My guess is it's the mother and father, and that's their daughter. That's her daughter. All right, let's lay one down for John, Jim, memory Jim, one for Illa, and one for Bessie. Rest in peace to Ella, John, and Bessie Woodhead. All rest in peace. Oh my goodness, check this out. Watson and Remus. Nice looking statue. Huh. So it's on the back. George and Blanche. George born in 1878, passed away in 1952, and Blanche 1880 to 1974. On this side, Bell 1854 to 1938, and Jake Taylor 1846 to 1889. So that was the Watson side and the Remus. So back here, I'll Put one for George, Blanche, Remus, and Bell, J. Taylor, Watson. Go back around front. Rest in peace to the Watsons and the Remus families. Rest in peace. This is Austin and Florence Beckett. Austin born 1882, passed away in 1959. Florence born 1893, passed away in 1985. Must have been in the nursing or in the medical field. Nice looking crib. Put one down here for Austin and one for Florence. Rest in peace to both Austin and Florence Beckett. Rest in peace. Oh, Joshua Lee Stroll Jr., March 30th, 2017 to May 11th, 2017. Our loving son. It's on the back. Okay. Well, so happens I got a big bird. From Sesame Street, our loving son. Get that. And we'll put a gem down here and I'll say rest in peace to little Joshua Lee Stoll Jr. My condolences with mom and dad. Rest in peace, my little man. Rest in peace. Check that out. That's the South Fork Licking River. And this grave is Edgar C. Florence, the father, 1903 to 1932. We've been gone a while. Let's put a gem right here. Let's see if it's on the back. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Put this up here. Rest in peace to Edgar C. Florence, the father. Rest in peace. And you got one nice view. Probably wondering why I'm looking at this headstone. Well, other than by the train tracks and a river, this is John W. Browning and his wife Sarah. John born 1852, passed away in 1934. Sarah, 1858 to 1941. Now that's just two of them on the back. Walter W. Browning, born May 18th, 1886, killed September 13th, 1918. St. Mihiel Drive, 401. Is this the same person, Walter W.? Might be his brother. I think it's his brother. But anyway, this is for John on this side and Sarah Browning. And on this side, Walter W. Browning, World War I vet, sacrificed himself in combat right there last year of the war. So I have a flag for him. I'm going to put it down here. Hopefully it doesn't get run over, but I doubt it. And this, one more fill spit down here. It will. So rest in peace, Walter W. Browning. Thanks for your service and unfortunately your sacrifice too. Rest in peace. As we round the corner, look at this. Huge cross. Really decorated. That light lights up the whole grave. This is Adam Harley Braun. Sunrise, February 15th, 1993 to sunset, April 28th, 2012. And that is really decorated. It's all these rocks, flowers. I like the way they decorate his grave. That takes a lot of dedication and a lot of love. Your love will always light my way. Your memory will ever be with me. So you know what? Let's put a gem right here to remember Adam Harley Braun. Rest in peace. Condolences to the family. Rest in peace. Thank you for joining me here today at the Riverside Cemetery here in Falmouth, Kentucky. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next cemetery.